2:46, 28 January 2023. Today is the big day. Having my lumbar surgery, L345S1 replaced. Been on a bit of a weight loss journey to get here before the surgeon was happy to do everything. This is my final weigh-in before going into surgery in 5 hours. So weight today is smack on 90. So yep, smack on 90. Cool. Up a little bit more. Doing the same thing I did in Thailand for my weekly weigh-ins, just like one final check where my body's at. When I went to, before I got to Thailand, I was 107 kilos in start of July 2022. So I'm now 17 kilos down. Most of that weight was lost, 14 kilos in the 3 months I spent in Thailand training. Get my waist under 100 centimeters so the surgeon would operate, and then I've just maintained that sort of weight and lost a further 3 or 4 kilos since being back in Australia. Surgeries to do with my military service injuries. I was in the army 8 years. I'll put my LinkedIn down the bottom if you want to check. There's my military service history printout on there, or check my Instagram for photos and stuff so you know I'm legit about what I'm saying. So yeah, 8 years army, 9 months East Timor, 9 months Afghanistan, 5 years posted with 5 RAR, 1 year with Special Forces Training Centre in Sydney, in Holsworthy as support staff, and then 2 years support staff in Perth with the SAS boys, again, support staff. Not saying I was very cold, because I wasn't. But like most guys and girls, took a toll on my body, and it's taken me 8 years since I medically discharged to put myself back together again, both physically and mentally. This is sort of the last leg of my recovery journey. It's been a long one, so I wanted to sort of share it, document it, see if I can help other guys and girls that are, still struggling to get out of bed like I was for quite some time. It's really only been the last 3 years I've put my life back together, but there was 5 very, very bad years in there. So anyway, I hope this helps someone out there. I'll start doing live streams and stuff once I get to the rehab stage. I'm going to be flat on my back for the next few days. I'll put a little update on once I wake up. I'll be pretty groggy and mess this afternoon. That's pretty hefty surgery. It's definitely my biggest surgery. I've had the C567 replacement, and the shoulder was rotator tendon. My bicep tendon was just snipped, so it's floating around in there somewhere now. But this one's definitely the biggest. They're going through the front, so there'll be a cut through here, move all my guts aside, going in, replacing all of this with 4.5 S1 will be 2 fusions, and the 3.4 will be an artificial. So it is a massive, it's definitely my biggest surgery so far. I've been putting it off for a long, long time. I went to Japan to study for a couple of years during COVID, somewhere completely foreign without triggers, fresh start, and which did work, but it just destroyed me every winter. It was just too painful on the tiny little table and chairs in the winter, or just my legs were going numb and in pain, and sometimes bladder issues because all the nerves and discs in my lower back are just destroyed. So I've been putting this off, but the next stage where I want to study more, finish uni, get on with my life, have kids hopefully one day, got to get this lumbar surgery done because it's just holding me back. It's the one last thing holding me back. Anyway, I'll do the rest of my normal weigh-in. I will put the video of my weekly weigh-ins in Thailand up in the next week because I'll be laying in bed with nothing better to do. So I do like the full body comp weigh-in to actually see measurements, differences, things like that. So yeah, anyway, I'll start with my spreadsheet. 3, 2, 1 for the sink. So we were 90 kilos today. Pop this iPad on for side view. I'm doing measurements. Video. Flip. 1, 2, 3 for the sink on the iPad. Cool. And now for measurements. Start with the tape ones and then do the skin folds afterwards. Go on neck. That's 39.5, that's about normal. I'll throw this over here. Neck 39.5. Chest 11.5. Waist. Now, I had to get under 100 for the surgeon's tool instruments. So I'm now down to 93.5. So that is a total loss of 14 centimeters since I started training in Thailand 6 months ago. So I was 8 centimeters over the cutoff before I went to Thailand. Hips. On my butt. So 99.5. Lost a bit off my butt too. That goes up and down. Thighs. Deepest part. So we got smack on 60. That's about right. Just a little bit more there. Calf. This point. 40. Yeah. Bicep, tricep. Do my gammy arm because they're not the same size because I lost a bit of muscle on that side from nerve damage. And I always measure it on the same spot on my tattoo. So I got 32.5. Yeah. Forearm freckle. Measure it on the freckle. Same. It's been a pretty chill couple of months. I just wanted to psychologically get to surgery, so I haven't been smashing myself, just maintaining and losing a little bit. Okay, skin folds, great. There. It's hard. Good old summer, I'm sweaty. Towel, no towel. the 12, 13. It's gone up a bit, but I haven't been exercising as much as I was in Thailand. Abdomen. Going down a little bit. So, and it's gone down a lot. 28, 29, let's get 29. Still down 5, 4. Yeah. Thigh, so it's hard to grab. Twelve, 13. Yeah, 13. Tricep. Same spot. 8. Get 9. 8.5. Get 9. Okay. Mid. Auxiliary. There are a lot. You get the body scans that are a lot more accurate nowadays, but when I'm planning to do stuff and I don't have access to that stuff all the time, this keeps me motivated when I can see the numbers going down. So I did do 3 body scans in Thailand, so I'll put them up later on too. Show you the difference in the numbers between the old skin fold measurements and the new body scan. That's 10. Sub-scap, I can never reach that, so I'm just going to go with my chunky measurements. So I'm not. So it'll be less than 16, but I'll put 16 for the moment because I don't have a helper. Yeah, the old V going. Okay, 8. Bang. Hit the save button. Calculate. Okay, so by the old skin fold measurements technique, I am currently 14.6% body fat. Could really add another 5% onto that with the new scan technique based on what I saw in Thailand. It's roughly about 5% at least difference between the old skin fold measurement method and the new scan method. Okay, cool. So that's my last weigh-in. Now I get to go and enjoy doing the medical body scrub and get ready for surgery. I'll try and add a little bit more onto the end of this once I've got some clothes on. Just with the prep I've done for surgery in the last couple of days, and yeah, and then the next video after this should be me waking up after surgery.